Ah, yes, the Lego Bricklink Designer Program. Guys, this is such a fun program where creators like you or like me can submit our designs and potentially be chosen as a Lego Bricklink designer set. And to keep you up to date, we're rolling around the corner to the next crowdfunding, and you're probably hearing words and like, what does that even mean? Well, essentially, once we have chosen 5 Lego sets all the way down from, I don't know, lists of like 50 to 100 to 300, we get 5 Lego sets that are chosen to be created. Now, in order to be created, they have to be funded, aka crowdfunding. And I believe that limit is 10, maybe 5,000 must be bought or purchased, and that set will officially be made. Now, there is a limit that will only be made. I think Lego has upped it to 30,000 Lego sets. So 3,000 pre-orders must be achieved, and then 30,000 is the limit that will be made. So we had crowdfunding series 1 back in February of 2024. And these sets will all be shipping in July of 2024. But that is not the focus point of today's video, although I'm really excited to get some of the Lego sets I had ordered coming in very soon. Today's topic of interest is going to be the crowdfunding for Series 2, and it's the pre-order, which will be going live on Thursday, June what is that? June 8th? Yeah, 6th. It says it right here. June 6th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Now, unfortunately, I won't be going live for the event, although that would be really fun. We do have a few sets that I'm very, very interested in picking up and actually will be picking up. So the crowdfunding starts at June 6th at 8 a.m. and essentially meaning if you are able to secure one, if they don't sell out instantly, right, you will be able to not pay for it at the time. You'll get billed for your credit card. It'll show up as a credit card's link or whatever it is, and it will go away, guys. You do not get billed for these until they ship, and the shipping production is November of 2024. So approximately 5 months until these sets are all going to ship. So if you're thinking about it, it might be a good indicator to pick up one of those sets that you are really interested in. Anyways, let's talk about some of these Bricklink sets because there's some really good ones, and personally I think there's some not so good ones. So I'm more than less pretty excited to talk about these. And one other aspect of this I want to keep in mind, guys, I did pull up just some Bricklink Lego Designer Program sets on eBay. Now, when I said there was 30,000 copies made, like I mean that, and it used to be even less. I feel like the first round was 5,000, and then they sold out instantly, and they upped it to 10,000. And then like one of the later rounds, they did 20,000, and here we are later down the road now at 30,000. Keep in mind the Series 1 sets not all sold out. So the only ones that sold out was the Mountain Fortress, Old Train Shed, Engine Shed, the Snack Shack, and then the Persian Street did not, and the General Store did not, although that one was a lot closer. Regardless, it's nice to see 3 sets sell out and then 2 that did not. But for Series 2, will all 5 sell out? And I'm willing to place bets on which ones will not. I really am. So the Omnius Isle, I do not think sells out. The Brick Cross train station, I believe, sells out. The Lodging Railway, I believe, will sell out. The Ocean House, I do not think will sell out. And the Mushroom House, I think this one was, I'm on edge on this one. I think it potentially would sell out. Still, I think it's $90 is a little overpriced. But that one is my like if and or buts. But who knows? That's just an opinion and could be totally wrong. But you heard it from me first. That's what I think. And I'll justify that here in today's video. But like I was saying, on eBay, you could see some of the prices that these Bricklink Designer Program sets are selling for. And I think that's important just because of the limited factor that plays into some of these sets. And honestly, some of these are really, really, really amazing Lego sets. Whether you're an investor, a collector, and just want to build these, it's something to talk about whether you like it or not. The prices of these sets are notorious for increasing quite substantially after the production, after the crowdfunding, and they are delivered. So keep that in mind. I don't remember the actual statistics. Statistics can always be skewed, right? But I remember doing a video way back when, and I was like, wow, every single set, on average, at like a median was at like, I think it was like 28% price increase. from when it came out to when production was. And that's pretty crazy to talk about in the resale market. And I don't say that with like, oh, every set you buy in the Bricklink Designer Program is going to elevate in price. I feel like we're starting to get to that point where that's not true. And part of that is because they've upped the production limit from 10,000 or even 20,000 to now at 30,000. Anyways, let's talk about some of these sets and the ones I will be picking up. The first one is the Lodging Railway. I feel like this is not going to be a shocker to the veterans and the subscribers of this channel. For those of you who are new, hit that subscribe button so you know what's coming in the future videos. But the Lodging Railway is it's a beautiful looking train, and it's just pretty cool. So this one has got a higher retail price of $210. So, it put in perspective, $210 for a Lego train. I mean, it puts it over like the Lego City train where, it's what the the passenger train is what, $190 or $180 right now. And you get all the powered up functions. You get a whole set of train tracks. It's hard to justify spending $210 for a Lego train that doesn't have all of that stuff included, right? But as extremist as I am, it's a really, really cool Lego train. And on top of it, we have not seen a bridge, especially incorporates into like a train bridge, I feel like ever in Lego. So I really have eyes on this one, and I don't know if I'll pick up 2 copies, but one is an absolute for sure. I'm a huge Lego train fan, so regardless, I'll be picking up a copy of this. And it looks like it's set to be able to put in some powered functions, hopefully with this right here, right? Like that looks like a battery box in my eyes. Obviously it's not, but it looks like it's enabled to be powered up Lego train. So really excited for this one. I'll be picking that up. Really great job to the designer on that one. I'm super pleased with it. The next one is the Ocean House, which is retailing for a price point of $200. Now, I don't think this one is terrible. Although it's not my favorite, it's pretty interesting. I'm not a huge fan when Lego and like water is mixed in. I feel like it's hard to establish like the minor details and just overall just look really good. Now, the best design is a house on like stilts. I think they've done like, what was that old Lego Ideas set that was like modularized. That one was really, really cool. This for me, it just doesn't do it for me. And at a price of $200, I compare it to like a Lego modular building, right? Like, would I rather have a boutique hotel or a jazz club, or would I rather pick up this set? And I think I have an easy answer. I'd rather go for the Lego modular. Still, nonetheless, a cool set. It's got a ton of details inside of it. Huge congrats to the creator for getting chosen. I hope you and do well. Moving on forward, we have the Mushroom House. This set is retailing for $90, and I really did like the overall look of this set. But the dollhouse style back for me was it was an eye turner. So unfortunately, with that being said, I do not plan on picking this up just because of the dollhouse style. It's just something I'm not interested in when building Lego. It definitely steers me away. But 964 pieces, $90 falls in that typical price point. I think the coolest part about this build was this like snail, brick built snail. This thing is really, really, really cool. And if truthfully, if it's like selling out really, really fast, I might go ahead and just grab a copy just to probably sell it down the road. But that's my truthful and honest answer. I just have no desire to put this in my Lego collection. Moving on forward, we have the Brick Cross Train Station. Now, we have seen quite a few Lego train sets come out and a lot of few train stations. We had the Studgate, and then we also had the Series 1. It was the train shed engine. I mean, they're not stations. That one's not a station, but everything involving Lego trains, I think it's like the common denominator here is like there's a lot of Lego train fans and a lot of train sets are selling. And I feel like this one's not going to be no different for anyone that missed Studgate, for anyone that missed the train shed engine, or even the ones that got it. I feel like this is added to list. This thing's freaking beautiful. This is like a modular building in my eyes, and it is incredibly designed. It could even connect to some other modulars. I will be picking this up, if not 2 copies of it. So really excited for this one. It's hats off to the creator. This is absolutely beautiful. I will be picking up probably the 2 copy limit for this set. I'm so impressed with it. I cannot wait to add it to my Lego collection as well as my Lego City. And then the 5th and final Lego set that is releasing for the Bricklink Designer Program is the Omnius Isle, and if I'm pronouncing that correct. Anyways, this one has $240 retail price point. It's got the pirate themed into it, and overall, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, okay, this is cool. This is pretty great. But again, the dollhouse style in the back definitely steers me away just quite a bit. So unfortunately for me, I think I will be passing on this one. Although it's nice to see a lot of the details inside, and I love that the creator of this one encompassed so much detail that, when displaying, you can turn this around and look at it. It's just something I'm personally not interested in. And again, also featuring a lot of the waterway, I don't know where I would put this in my Lego city and just entirely in my Lego collection. Nonetheless, a still pretty sweet Lego set. If you're getting any of these 5, let me know in the comments below. Let me know which ones you think are going to sell out. I, for one, think the 2 train sets are going to be the top 2 of this 5. But who knows? I can always be wrong, right? And it's always interesting to see where we land at some of these crowdfunding programs. Anyways, guys, so happy to see you guys here, and happy shopping to you. Hopefully you can get the sets you want. If they sell out fast, if they sell out slow, if they don't sell out at all, it's always so interesting. And I do think on a whole average basis, all 5 of these Lego sets are a little bit higher in price, especially of what we've seen in the past years of the Bricklink sets. It's just modern day inflation, right? But not to justify that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. As always, hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments below what you are picking up, and make sure to subscribe for more Lego content. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Cristo from Stud City. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.